Hey, hi, hello, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel, where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites and hopefully add some awesome games to your backlog or your wish list or your now playing list or whatever you're doing out there. We're going to try to add to it every stinking time. And I'll tell you what, historically, done a pretty good job of that. So if you like rogues, I am glad you're here with us because that is all we play all the time, every time. And we can be happy about that. Hey folks, I am here with another new one that was pointed out to me. This is one of our favorite styles lately, it feels like. This is Bullet Heaven with a little bit more of an active, dual stick shooter type survival game. And it's got juicy meta progression, and it's got cool colors and neons, and does a great job of making you feel powerful. So we're gonna have a run in this. We're gonna show it off, and we're gonna get into some talk. Something just ridiculous happened the other night, and it is quite fantastic. So I'll tell you that story. We're gonna go with Ricochet here. See if we can get some bounce action happening a little bit more often. We do have a ability that we can fire off. It's on a recharge. You'll see the syringe-looking icon that's currently counting down. It gives us a rapid burst of fire and speed for a little bit. We're going to go with ammo +1 and rate of fire plus 30%. We're going to see if we can take out this boss bug before he gets to be a little bit too much to handle. We'll go ahead and throw on our rapid fire. Come on. There we go. Now he drops a little container that has some buff opportunities. Kind of the equivalent of a treasure chest in these types of games. But that's a little bit covered up right now, so we're gonna make our way over there. Not too worried about it. I think we're gonna go secondary skill cooldown speed. Speaking of, we'll fire it off again here. So, some of you are aware that I have been playing Returnal, and thank you to those who are supporting and enjoying that journey with me. You'll come to learn very soon that you, the viewer, are going to be an integral part of our success or failure. Damn it, that was the canister that I was talking about. That's all right. We'll grab it on the next pass, or maybe we can get in there right now. We'll see. Yeah, next pass. So that'll come out very soon as far as what I'm talking about with your involvement. It's going to be fun. But I have a buddy that is also aware that I've been dabbling in Returnal, and as I have been dabbling in Returnal, he has been dabbling with synthesizers. And hey, there we go. Ammo +4 and rate of fire +20%. That is excellent. Now there's a store over here, and we're building up those blue credits at the same time. We're going to stop over here and see what we can't get. Increases secondary skill duration by 100%. Ooh, wow. But that's 50,000. We're not going to be able to afford that for a minute. So let's go with a shield. A little bit of extra coverage there. See, we've got a little plinker there. We'll go with damage, and we'll go with rate of fire, because why not? All right, perfect. Dinero well spent. Ooh. So this boss bug has a gun that it can fire off, so we just got to be careful. Big Game Hunter plus 35% damage for every boss and mini boss kill. Wow, that'll stack up. We're only a few minutes into the run, so that sounds quite great, actually. I think we're gonna be able to take this guy out. Oh boy, sometimes that reload is a real problem. Alright. Get back to my story in a moment. Just focused. No damage for 5 hits. Ooh, that might be kinda nice to go with, but so would this. You know, we're gonna go with the overshield. Alright. It's a legendary. Hard to say no to a legendary drop. So he has gotten super into synthesizers. He sent me a picture of his desk, and it is just loaded with this equipment. It's physical hardware that he is doing this with. You know, there is capability to do this digitally as well, but you know, it's very cool when people are doing it by hardware. And if you're not familiar with the whole synth thing, you can look it up on YouTube, and there's a lot of folks out there making really neat collections of sounds. And it can be really peaceful to listen to, you know, depending on what you're going for. But what's neat is you can watch them do it. A lot of them, you know, have the camera focused on them as they're working with the hardware and explaining what they're doing. It's just really neat. It's easy to go down the rabbit hole with this stuff. And so he has. And I expressed an interest, and you know, he told me all about it. He's been doing this for over a year now. And so last night I was up a little bit later than usual, just putzing around on Twitter and what have you. And I got a message from him. Now let's go with this. This is a nice boost to a little bit of everything. We have a couple mini bosses on the scene at this point, and as you're seeing, it's well, it's getting more difficult as we go along here. All right. Every time you level up, you release a pulse of energy that damages nearby enemies. I hope it fires off right now. Okay, perfect. That worked out okay. That might keep us alive here for another moment or so. Wow. Trying to make our way back to the store so that we can buy a shield. Enemies take 35% damage every second. Okay, so it's like a bleed functionality. Let's do that. I think that'll pay dividends over time. I think we've got to go with the shield. And let's do damage as well. Okay. So he sends me this text. And he says, hey, you know, I've been screwing around with this new synthesizer that I picked up. It's called an Octo-Track. And, you know, that doesn't mean anything to me. Ooh, nice. Alien nail gun, or damage plus 100% to enemies with less than 50% health. Oh, man. They're really tugging on my heartstrings here. All right, I'm going to go with Executioner. I like the sound of that. And then we're going to open these 2 canisters and hope for... Okay, that's awesome. That's really awesome. 100,000 credits. We can take that right to the store. Let's see what we get here. When moving, damage plus 30%, rate of fire plus 20%, and another 20,000 credits. Holy smokes. All right. So he says, yeah, go. You know, I got this Octotrack thing. You know, I've been playing around with it all day. And then, you know, he sent me, oh, man, didn't even make it back to the shop. All right, we're going to have to go again because that was a warm-up run, right? It was just a warm-up run. You know what else we can do? We can show off the meta progression, and then I'll finish my story, of course, as well. We might be able to buy something here. We can. So we've got a big talent tree, and I don't know this to be true. This is a prologue version of the game, and sometimes the prologue meta progression transfers over to the full game when it releases. So I don't know. Maybe that will happen here. I want to go with this, not because I necessarily want the thorns, but more so because I want the movement speed boost. I think speed in this game is everything. So we're gonna buy this. For some reason, it won't let us. Do we have to buy this first in order to open up that level? Okay. Well, maybe these are just locked for the prologue version. I don't know. That's okay. That's okay. We're going to do another run regardless. We have the 48,000 again. What happened here? But now it says 33,000. All right, so maybe that's still being worked out here. Yeah, because that's not adding up. Anyway, let's jump back in. We're going to do another run. Because I think when this amps up towards the end, it gets really, really tremendous. I think it's a great game. Anyway. So, at this point, I'm brushing my teeth. Movement speed plus 40, bullet speed plus 40 damage. Wow, that's a awesome one to start with. Great stuff. I'm brushing my teeth. My wife is asleep in the other room, and I open up this track, and let's go with the alien gun. And it starts playing, and you know, if you've heard some Eiffel 65 in the past, the Blue Dabba Dee, you know, I don't want to sing it because then I'm going to get a copyright strike, you know, because it'll be that accurate. You know, it's got like a feel of that, you know, or almost like club music in a way. And it starts out with this guy saying, "Powerful sword." And I'm like, did that guy say powerful sword? What is this? You know, because I'm playing it kind of low. My wife is asleep in the other room. And so I'm listening to it. I'm like, oh, this is really neat. This is pretty cool. Yeah, good for him doing this. It's such a neat hobby to have, right? As I'm listening, you know, now it's this part where the same guy is saying, you know, once more into the maelstrom, and it's kind of like, you know, creating a beat with that. I'm going, huh? Wait, did that guy just say maelstrom? Wait a second, I don't know too many people that say maelstrom, but I know that I, on occasion, will say the word maelstrom. I like the word. I turn the volume up a little bit more. And I wish you could have seen the smile on my face. I realized at that point that was me. And ladies and gentlemen, I was blown away. So, here's what I can promise you about this track. I will absolutely be using it. And I think once we have a successful encounter with Frike, if you know, you know. Shoots additional laser pulse with infinite range. I'm not saying no to that. That sounds great. Once we have a successful encounter with Frike, that track is going to be our background noise, and I think it's going to be epic. Now, you can rest assured that I told him that we're going to need an entire album. So I've already put the request in. I'm sure that he had a good laugh at that. But needless to say, I was absolutely blown away. It was fantastic. Oh man, took a bunch of hits right there. We need some speed and some rate of fire enhancement. And I think some shield would help right about now as well. So we've got, the good news is we've got 22,000. We're gonna go Ricochet. So I think the razor shots and the Ricochet will work pretty well together. Alright, we're gonna come on through here and grab these pips, and then I think we're gonna try and hit the store. I actually did like this. Some pretty good clearing. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, 26,000. Let's buy a shield. And then let's get the damage buff and the rate of fire buff. And that leaves us with 7,000. We're just gonna go with that for now. Need to, like, make sure I'm damaging the boss when I'm taking shots into this crowd. Alright, what do we got? Every time the player loses health. Secondary skill cooldown speed. I don't know. You know, I guess we'll do that. I wonder how long that enraged lasts. Alright, perfect. What do we got here? No damage for 5 hits. I think it makes sense for us to take that right now. We're back to 21,000 in store credits. We're absolutely going to do this. Now, this just means we're going to have to work on the rate of fire a little bit. I think that's fine. Alright. What do we got here? 29,000. Well, let's go rate of fire. And then I guess that knocks out our capability to get this. But if we spend... Full health restore, that would be nice right now, too. Okay. Well, that's going to keep us going for at least a minute, right? Ooh, what do we got here? Damage plus 80%. Beautiful. These dudes look like a cross between roly-polies, you know, the sow bugs of the world, And lightning bugs. Ammo plus 4, rate of fire plus 20%. Yeah, let's get some of that rate of fire back that we lost on the one upgrade. Oh, God. Alright. Hey, took that dude out. That's great. Let's go grab that canister if we can. I think I might go Jack of all trades, just because it kind of spreads the love around. Yeah, well... that could be good, too. Alright, we're going Jack. It's nice when there's multiple options that are all pretty good. Let's see what we get here. Rate of fire plus 20%. Cheers to you, by the way. Hope you've got something good in your cup. If you've got a cup going today. I didn't even know there was another canister on the ground, but I'm happy to see it. Oh, wow. Plus 100,000 credits. There it is again. Plus 10% rate of fire every 60 seconds. Yes. We've got plenty of time for that to buff us a handful of times. Okay, what do we got here? A lot. Increases secondary skill duration. Getting 20,000 credits. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this, and this, and this, and one of these, and one of these, and one of these. Perfect. Damage plus 100% to enemies with over 80% health. Yes. Might as well swoop in and grab the pips while we can. If the player takes damage, all nearby enemies also take damage. Secondary skill cooldown speed or rate of fire. I guess we'll do that. Some additional thorns. What I'd like to find is the infinite ammo. Yes, that is one of the legendary drops. We're gonna go movement speed and reload speed. We were just talking about that. Infinite ammo would be nice. I don't know if that'll drop this time for us or not. But it's definitely the one that I would consider to be most powerful. We're coming up on 2.5 minutes here. Okay, critical hits restore 1 ammo, plus 5% increase in damage for every level ganged. You know, I think we'll go with that. Oh boy, alright. Now there's 2 of them. These enemies that are on the scene are a little bit beefier this time around. There's a canister. Now let's pop it open and see what we got here. This looks promising. Adds 2 additional points of fire from above the arena. Wow. Yeah, we'll go ahead and accept that. Okay, you see it coming down from the sky now? Look at that. Now, I don't think I've seen that done. Plus 30% crit chance. Wow. I don't think I've seen that done in a bullet heaven where we've got bullets raining down from above. It's pretty cool. Love the creativity with that. How about you? Have you seen that before in one of these style games? I don't think we have. All right, we are coming up on the 1 minute remaining mark. And what we're gonna do is head to the store one final time. XP pickup range. Instantly kills one enemy at close range. 15-second recharge. You know, I think we go with that. We got all those additional crits that are happening because of the legendary 30% chance drop, so might as well up the damage, right? Coming up on 40 seconds. Feeling pretty good about our chances of escape here. All the colors, I love it. It's very proton pack-ish looking, isn't it? All right, we're gonna head to that store. Get about 90,000 credits here. Let's go with damage and rate of fire, and we'll go one more damage. I know. They need to get us with that bomb guy just one more time. We're gonna go with this one. Don't worry, folks. I know what to do. All right, so we're gonna run to the middle here. We're gonna get sealed in. And then we have a friend that's gonna join us here. There he is. I don't think he's gonna be around for very long. So get a good look. Got to get him in that open spot. Folks, we did it. We did it. Cosmic Coliseum Prologue. I think you should check this one out. It's pretty neat. Extra characters, weapons, enemies, and arenas. It'll cost you nothing to try this out. Per usual, I will leave a link to the game in the video description in case you want to check this one out. And what do you say we do this again sometime out on the Goat Force Gaming channel where we'll play a roguelike or a roguelite because, well, that's what we do every time. And you know what else we'll do? We'll give away a video game at least once a week because, well, we can do that now too, thanks to you and your support. Love doing this. Look forward to doing it every day, and we can do this because of this community. So thank you again so much for all the support, and we'll see you next time. You take care out there.